Hey guys, welcome to my point of view YouTube video. Today I'm going to answer a couple of questions about myself, my achievements, my dreams, and also certain matters about our society. So I'm going to keep this recording times as low as I can because I want this to be real, and I know this competition is all about passions, and I want to show you how passionate I can be without hit the record over and over again. So let's moving on. Talking about my achievements, I have achieved a lot of degrees like any other students in Vietnam. I have starters, flyers, movers, cat pet. A lot of students here in Vietnam, they already have the degrees since they were very young, and so am I. Because parents in Vietnam expect us to get high scores when we were young, and after those Cambridge and Oxford degrees, I managed to get a scholarship. No, not one, but about 2 to 3 scholarship. I cannot recall. One, I have a certificate. I can email an image of all the certificates I have achieved. And one, I was participate in an LTIS exam, which I got a really high score, and they said they would pay for me 100% of my tuition, but I have to face with the money of homestay with the foreigners, since this is an exchange students to get to know the culture. I couldn't get to stay with my family which is in the United States. So they forced me to hand in about 10,000 to really get that scholarship, $10,000, because my dad, he cannot support me financially in any way. He had a job, and then that company went out of business, and my mom, she has always been a housewife, so she couldn't get any job either. So we struggled with life and with our money. We have our ups and downs, so I cannot afford it. And I cried for days, and I couldn't eat because that was my only opportunity, and there's nothing I can do about it. Eventually I decided I will work hard as I can to support my family from the United States, where my dream occurred, and this might be a very good opportunity for me to learn and move forward, exceed my progress to the journey. So enough about sad stories. Also, I have achieved top 20 in the top fortune year, which I was not expected, and I was given a prize by the ambassador of the United States in Vietnam, and it was amazing meeting him, and he handing me a giant bear, and it was fun, and it was honored to be the top 20. Moving on to sports, I consider myself a very active and outgoing person. I play a lot of sports. I play soccer, I play basketball, I go swimming every week. I can do freestyle swimming. But the most passionate I have been involved to is volleyball. I have been playing volleyball for 2 years now, and one time I get to be a leader. I get to be a coach. I get to train my classmates to participate in a competition in my school, and also I get to be in an amazing team, my school team, which we compete in with other schools, and it has been a great experience for me. But my eyes is on the prize, going abroad. There's something about me that you really need to know, but I cannot write in any scholarship application. I have a big transformation. Yeah, I used to be very fat, and now I consider myself skinny. I lost about 10 kilos in approximately 3 months, and I started getting muscles, and I have abs, and it was really amazing for me. My friends, they were astonished by my accomplishment. I think people should let me to put that story in my application, because that shows me I am hardworking. I work non-stop. I don't quit, and I get my dreams, and I get what I want. Other than sports, I also dance. I was in my class performing and competing with other classes, and we always end up in being the first place or the first place. I never get a chance to dance alone and to really show myself, but I always get to standing in the front row with my best dancers in my class, and I just love dancing, and it's considered a passion for me, because it made me who I am today. And that's not the end. I also sing. I just love singing, and I was competing in singing competition, even though I never got any prize. But the most recent have really pays up. I participate in a VUS singer contest in English, and I made it in the top 100, and I'm waiting the result for the second round to be in the top 30. So there's a chance. As you can see so far, I am not a quitter. I have been in multiple competitions, and I have earned a lot of achievements, which are not very high, but I'll keep going, and I will not stop until I get my dreams. Like singing, I have been in 100 competitions, and I hope someday I will make it in the field of singing. But going abroad is still my dream, and I am still not quitting. It is enough about dreams. Let's start talking about career path. People always ask me, what are you going to do after you get your dream, achieve your dream going to the USA? And I would answer them that I want to be a baker, and they would always very surprised, because my dream and my career path is not related, but I think it is. I want to be a successful businesswoman with a range of bake shops, and because I always love baking so much, and I love the smell of the bakery when I walked into, and I just want to own one, and really making money out of something that I love. And yeah, I want to start doing management and financial classes, so that I can start my own business, and I am confident that it will be successful. You know what to say? Dream big. If you don't dream high enough, you will never reach it. I wasn't a very fast learner. I was a little kid, and I was into a lot of fun. I didn't study much, so I didn't get very high scores. But I'm not ashamed. I was a kid. I have no regret in having fun and having memories. But I do regret that this will follow me for the rest of my life, and I would not have a better opportunity to apply for scholarship with that scores. And since I was a little kid, I always have this burning fire of going abroad and studying abroad. Since I was 6 exactly, that was my first time watching this channel, and I knew from that time I fall in love with the USA, that is something you should be considered about the person. You should be looking at other sides other than the scores. I think the scores only reflect a certain part, or sometimes it doesn't reflect at all. You cannot judge anything on the scores besides maybe how lazy they are. It's reasonable because when you're at home, when you are in bed, and of course you don't want to do your homework, and of course you don't have high scores. People can work hard, and people can show it in any way they want. Like Albert Einstein used to say, if you made a fish climbing up a tree, then it will always think that it is stupid. Hi guys, so in the last topic I will be talking about community, and I will be choosing B community, what community I am in and how it shaped me. As you can see, I am in the Vietnamese community, but more specifically I am in the young Vietnamese community where people are passionate, and we helped rebuild the future for the country to a better place. And of course, with us helping the country's community, the young community, also helped to shape myself. I have grown so much, and I have learned so much from our community, that the first thing I've learned that if you have passion, you will do anything without a heart skipped. And of course, I have learned to love other humans through communities, such as the LGBT communities. I have learned to love them, even though I have some problems accepting them at first. But then of course, I have no problem after that, because my sister, she's in the LGBT community, and I still cannot understand why people cannot accept people for who they are, like their skin colors and their sex. They are just simply who they are, and we are just human. No matter what community we are in, we are breathing the same air, and there's not a difference to that. So yeah, I think community is completely important to humanity, because if without it, our social will be collapsed.